Ayibonge inkosi bazalwane. Sisaqhubeka in-worship, kunamazwi abuhlungu ashiwo uMapostle Peter. Ubuza uJesu. After uJesu esanda kuba ne-dialogue nomfana omncane waye-rich. Umfana omncane waye-rich uyafika kuJesu uthi, Jesu, ngingenza njani ukuthi ngingene izulu? Uthi uJesu ugcina imiyalo asho. Athi hayi, lokho ungakwenza umfana. Kusho umfana uthi hayi, lokho Jesu ngakwenza since ngimncane lokho. Ugcina imiyalo, no? Do not steal, do not be a false testimony, honor your father, your mother, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. Uthi umfana, all these things I have kept it, Jesus, while I was young. What do I lack? Jesus answered, if you want to be perfect, hambe udayisa izinto zakho. Bese ungilandela uzoba nengcebo ezulwini. Lithi izwi lenkosi, umfana omncane wadabuka kakhulu ngoba he was so rich. Wangamlandela uJesu wamshiyela. Then uJesu waphendula watshela abafundi bakhe wathi abona kunzima kanjani umuntu ukuthi angene izulu. Yabo? Then-ke uPeter usiyambuza kuJesu. uPeter usiyambuza uJesu uthi, Jesu, thina silahlekelwe izinto eziningi, sishiye yonke into Jesu. Sishiye kwasani, sakulandela. uJesu uyamphendula kuPeter uthi, akakhathazeki wena Peter, ezulwini ubuhlala eduze kwami, you'll be judging, the 12 tribes of Israel. Uthi Jesu, wonke umuntu olahlekelwe odele umuzi wakhe, wadela abazali bakhe, wadela osisi bakhe, wadela the comfort zone, wadela ibhizinisi yakhe, wadela umsebenzi wakhe, wangilandela. Uthi wadela ifield yakhe, wadela yonke into. Uthi uJesu, he will receive 100 times as much. He will inherit eternal life. This is a sacrificial giving. This is a sacrificial worship. Awuvele nje uqhamuka usuye esontweni usuworship uJesu uthi hosana hosana. Kunezinto ofanele uyilahle like amadlozi akini, uNkulunkulu bakini. Uthi uNkulunkulu ku-Abraham ashiye umndeni wakini, ushiye izwe lakini. Kunezinto ofanele iyinsila ofanele uyishiye, okhokho bakho bashiye. Certain lifestyle omele uyishiye ukuze umlandele ukuze ukwazi ukumworship uJesu. I-worship iyabiza bazalwane, ibiza sacrificial. You need to sacrifice i-background yakho, sacrifice i-culture yakini. Ube umntwana kaNkulunkulu ngokuphelele. That is a worship. Ube ngcwele, worship start with sacrifice. You need to sacrifice. You can't worship uNkulunkulu noNkulunkulu bakho, You need to be sacred. You need to be holy. You need to dedicate fully yourself unto God. You need to dedicate yourself. Kube khona izinto ezilahlayo. The reason being Israelites bazalwane benkosi delay almost 40 years is because they never were willingly to sacrifice to worship uNkulunkulu wholehearted. They want to worship uNkulunkulu ngeculture yabo. They want to worship uNkulunkulu ngendlela abathanda ngayo. But uNkulunkulu demand holiness, it demand obedience. And then he said to Moses, if you obey my will, obey my word, I shall bless you. Israel becomes so cursed because they worship uNkulunkulu ngendlela engamele bamworship uNkulunkulu. Even though whenever they offer with the wrong purpose, offer with the wrong agenda. They never do uNkulunkulu into enjabulisayo. So kubalekile ukuthi kulonyaka uqala nje uqala ube clean nje ube ngcwele. Uzingcwelise, ushiye uNkulunkulu bakho ithi mhlambe Thixo wena, you love yourself more than God. Ake ngenze nje example. Ukuthi njalo wena ngesonto uyazi ukuthi isonto ngeno 9. Kodwa njalo nje wena uzongena esontweni ngo9:30 and ufile lokho ungenankinga because usuke busy nezinto zakho. Kodwa emsebenzini awukwenzi lokho, umlungu umsaba okudlula uNkulunkulu. Uyayibona ngisho? So there's certain attitude you need to withdraw this year. Abantu bayanikela wena awunikeli. You understand ngishoyo? Kuningi nje abantu bayathandaza when you don't even dare come to pray. And then you expect God to intervene esimeni sakho. Uyayibona nje nawe leyo nto ukuthi ayisile. So you need to change, really. You need to change your attitude. Attitude is so bad. Your attitude iyona ekwenza ukuthi ube lawo khona. Fanele ngabe kude ngempilo. You don't achieve anything as long as unale attitude ekuyona. Change your attitude. Then uNkulunkulu uzoqala ngenawe akubusise ngendlela emangalisayo. So let's get to the business here, guys. Let's go to chapter 20, if I'm not mistaken. Chapter 20, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Chapter 20, if I'm not mistaken. Lana uJesu uphuma eJericho yahamba usendleleni nathi nabafundi bakhe. Kunamadoda awu-2. Lamadoda awu-2 lithi izwi lenkosi akhole ngabona, yabo. And ezwa ukuthi uJesu is going to pass by, yabo. Uma ezwa ukuthi uJesu uzodlula, lithi izwi lenkosi bayazipositiona makasatali bashekethele bosaka. They position themselves, yabo. Worship come with many things, guys. Come with many requirements, if I can put like that. You need to position yourself with now today. I am so determined to worship Jesus Christ. You need to clean yourself. You need to budget. You need to prepare. This is what I'm trying to say. Ngeke nje uvuke ekuseni uthi hayi ngesontweni uhamba unembhice ungagezile. No. You wash yourself. You prepare in advance. Today I'm going to worship Jesus. You write down songs. You come with your offering. You come with your praise. Come ngenhlizweni. Yabo lokho sabona namhlanje kuyanetha noma kuyanetha ngiyakhona. Uma kunetha uphathe umbrella, yabo. Ukuze ufike unganetha, ukuze ufike uright ukwazi ukuworship uNkulunkulu. Noma unazo inkinga, you make sure ukuthi namhlanje uyakhohlwa inkinga zakho. Yabo, you're going to worship Jesus. This is what these men, 2 men, abayenza. There are so many people who heard about Jesus, but ngicela ukubambe ababe nenkinga ezidlula labantu madoda awu-2 ayengabona. But only these 2 who determine themselves who today, no matter what, we're going to worship Jesus. Babe khona abantu ababengahambe, babe khona abantu abahluphekayo, babe khona abantu abagulayo. But this is because only these 2 men who determine and position themselves and prepare. Today, when Jesus passed by, we're gonna worship him. When you find chapter 20 verse 30, they started to worship him. But Lord, Lord, the Son of David, have mercy on us. Lord, it was a praise. They planned this. Lord, the Son of David, have mercy on us. This is the Nkosi uJesu waphendula wababuka wathi obani abambiza ngoNkulunkulu. Obani ababazi nge-information yami, ukuthi I'm a son of David. Yabo. Kodwa uJesu yena wazalo bani uJosepha. Wazalo Maria. This is what I'm trying to say. They didn't even call him the son of Maria. They said the son of David. Bane history banzi ngoJesu. Bamazi uJesu laba engakazalwa lekhethelebo shathali bakhathaya. Bamazi uJesu not as a son of Galilee. Bamazi uJesu as an Asian king. uNkulunkulu waka-Israel. My God. Bamazi uNkulunkulu enzulo, angisho njalo. Babazi iphakade lakhe. Bathi have mercy on us. Kunesimo esibhekene naso. You are the only God who can help us. When you worship God, you are trying to say, God, I got so many situations in my life. I got so many needs. I got so many struggles. You are the only God that have power to intervene. lithi izwi inkosi uJesu uma edle worship waphendukela kubona wathi, madoda, bonani. Wabakhulekela ngokhulu ukushesha, and uJesu waba nomusa, waba nomuzwa ngabo, wathinta amehlo abo ngokhulu ukushesha, amadoda abona. uJesu uqhubeka nendlela yakhe, ehamba nabafundi bakhe. Awusuka amadoda bebefika uJesu, basuka manje, basuka eJericho baya eBethphage, intaba ye-Olive. Uma beqeda ukuthandaza nokufundisa abafundi bakhe khona uJesu lapho, lithi izwi lenkosi uJesu wasuka khona, wathi manje asihambeni seJerusalema. Endleleni bebheke eJerusalema wathumela abafundi bakhe, awusuka amadoda abawu-2, wathi hambani niye ahead of us, kunomuzi enizofike niye khona, nitshele baba khona ukuthi akanginikeze imbongolo engakaze igitshelwe imoto, kumele ngihambe ngeJerusalema. Lapho uJesu usendleleni yokufela ibandla, usendleleni yokukhashelwa. Lithi izwi lenkosi abafundi bamworship uJesu, bamlalela. 21 verse 2, bamlalela uJesu, bahamba benza njengokusho kwaJesu. And the owner of the donkey obeyed Jesus, njengomprofethi washo endulo ukuthi uJesu uyongena eJerusalema egibela imbongolo engakaze igitshelwe imoto. Okumchaza nakho konke, uma engena eJerusalema, lithi izwi lenkosi abantu bebengenamali, bebengenalutho, baletha amaflawa, baletha iy'tshalo, abanye bakhumbula amakhothi ababizayo, abanye baletha yonke into abanayo, bayindlala, bamdumisa uJesu. Owayengenayo into ephathekayo wavula impembo lakhe, wamdumisa uJesu, wathi, Hosana, ndodana kaDavide, Hosana wena Nkosi yethu, bamdumisa. Emgaqweni uJesu uthola indumiso uJesu. Kwamkhuthaza-ke lokho uJesu, kodwa indlela yakhe yena ayibheke khona, wayebheke ethempelini. La khona uJesu expected more worship because it was a house of the Lord. But unfortunately, uma uJesu engena ethempelini, lithi izwi lenkosi, wafica igebengu zodwa. Waseyayikhipha-ke ngokukhulu ukucasuka, wathi le indlu yomthandazo, indlu kaNkulunkulu. Waqala uJesu wafundisa, waqala uJesu wakhulekela abantu abagula abaphila. Mongculo ukhuluma nami-ke bazalwane ukuthi there are so many years ey'mpilweni zethu la khona uJesu was expecting a worship ey'mpilweni zethu, but he couldn't find any worship. Azange ayithole indumiso because we were so busy ney'nkinga, we were so busy nezinto ezithinta thina, we were so busy nezinto ezikhathaza thina. Noma sithandaza, kade sithandazela izinto, sikhulekela iy'mali, sikhulekela iy'moto. Uma siye esontweni siyodumisa uNkulunkulu, siye ngoba sifuna izinto uNkulunkulu. You know, those people in the street, they have nothing, but they decided to worship Jesus. They decided to honor him. Angakaze ngizwe eBhayibhelini la khona uJesu eworshipa ngeqophelo eliphezulu kangaka then emgaqweni obheke eJerusalema. Indumiso eningi uJesu uyithole ngaphandle kwethempeli lakhe, kodwa ethempelini lakhe there was no worship. La khona angimele ukuthi kube khona i-worship, kube example ukuthi uJesu worshipa kanjani. There was no worship because abantu were self-centered. Abantu, they decided to worship themselves. They decided to sell their possession so that they're gonna have money and feed their own families, feed their own flesh. But we found in the streets, they left everything. They left everything. They left everything. They began to take everything they have. They began to take their assets, their possession, by ndlala, njengengoba ukuthi uJesu ahambe phezu kwayo. Bamdumisa uNkulunkulu in such a way that mayengena eJerusalem wonke umuntu wamangala ukuthi ungubani lo. Basho bathi ungumprofethi, basho ukuthi inkosi, basho ukuthi uJesu. Because babemangala abangaphakathi ukuthi ayibo umsindo ongakuqhamngaphi yiphi lenkosi engenayo. Kwatholakala ukuthi akena uHerode. Kwatholakala ukuthi akuyona inkosi ekhona eyaziwayo. Kodwa indodana kaDavide. Kodwa ethempelini there was no worship. Because abantu babebusy bephusa their personal agenda. It seems like uNkulunkulu is demanding. It seems like uNkulunkulu is requiring a worship from us bazalwane because we are the temple. Ngithi mina kulonyaka forget about abantu bakini abashonile. Forget about umsebenzi olahlekile. Forget about izinto zakhe elahlekile. Forget about ukuthi udingani. Forget about yourself. When you go to church, when you go to him, never ever to say ask him anything. Ungalingi ulenze iphutha lokumcela imali. Ungalingi ulenze iphutha lokumcela imondo. Awukuyekina ngenhliziyo yakhe yonke. Ukumdumise makha sekhethele boshatha libakhathaya. Awumdumise. This is the cause when you worship him, he will give you everything oyidingayo. When you read the book of Job, it is the cause if I were you, I will come to him and worship him. The God who creates the universe, he will bless you and he will increase you. Even though your beginning was too small, was too challenging, but your end will end with prosperity. Because this is the God willing, this is the God heart to bless each and everyone who fear him and worship him. Remember what he promised us. Whenever we sacrifice everything for him, he will double everything we lost. He will give us back. Into uJesu, it's a worship. Empilweni zethu ephelele. Ake simnikeze kulonyaka. Uzobona uNkulunkulu into azoyenza emabandleni ethu. Uzobona uNkulunkulu into azoyenza amabhizinisi ethu. Uzobona uNkulunkulu into azoyenza eSouth Africa. Uzombona uNkulunkulu ephilisa abantu. Uzombona uNkulunkulu remove even the COVID, remove everything ehlukumezayo. Because uyayidla worship yabantwana bakhe. Makasaya basha.